Haven't done one of these before. Don't even know if I'll post it because it's kind of a silly thing. But you know, when you're a kid, you're so excited for shaving, and all the adults tell you, "Don't be so excited for it. This is not such a great thing. It's a chore." You know, a lot of guys got to do it every day. Me, I only got to do it every couple of days, and I really don't have to. It's just that I'm finding with the new kind of shave products that I've been buying, you know, getting the old man style razor and the shave brush and bowl, I have found so many things that have turned something that I was told I shouldn't be excited for, and it was going to be a chore, into a hobby almost. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have bought, like, I've already used this many shave soaps. So, what am I going to go for this? Ghost Town Barber. That sounds nice. See how it smells. Yeah, maybe later. That is, that's interesting. Santa Paula. Trade winds? I don't really want to go for anything soapy today. I think I'll just start with this. Mahogany. This is good. I'm going to take some Sunrise Citrus Pre-Shave Oil. Smear it all over my face while my brush is soaking in some hot water. I'm going to turn the beard too, because that can't hurt. Pick this up and set the shave bowl aside while it soaks. Rinse off this oil slick off my hands. Whoop! Don't drop the soap. Well, it's only by the sink. I'm sure it'll be fine. Your girlfriend or wife or significant other of whatever kind or roommate will really appreciate it if you wrap the sink completely with towel. Like all the way around. You know, if you have a tendency to make a mess. And if you don't have a tendency to make a mess, you make a mess and the people around you are getting sick of it. Seriously. Now, you can take it straight out of the tin, but I didn't spend 20 bucks on a bowl to have it come out of the tin. Plus, I think, maybe my personal opinion, it works better when you transfer it from the tin to the bowl. I'll wipe it along the side of the bowl. This is not like an instructional manual or a thing like this. I'm just showing you. That was probably way too much. But whatever. I'll go ahead and deal with it. This mahogany from Wet Shave Products, they're not a, I don't do sponsorship things yet, but I really like their stuff. They're a small company. if you listen to their story or whatever, they started off just sharpening blades for people, because you can buy like really expensive straight razors, but they don't do you any good unless you are really, really good at sharpening knives. And you're supposed to leave this pre-shave lotion on your face for like 5 minutes. And if you're going to go through the process of using the shave soap and bowl thing, if you've ever made whipped cream, it can take a while. That's kind of the idea of shave soaps. You got to whip them around. And if you were smart and buy a boar's bristle brush. A lot of people don't realize, you usually got to be pretty nice with like a nylon brush because it'll bend the things. This is hair. You're not bending this. You can really mash it down in there, and that's actually what gets you your piece. You whip it into a really, really nice lather. And this stuff smells really good. Mahogany, it's like Old Spice, but not cheap. It's good. I don't know if it's been 5 minutes, but about. Been 6 minutes, but on the video, not since I put that stuff on. I don't really see it on the surface anymore, so I'm probably good. I used to think that I had a sensitive face. Until I got this adjustable razor. I spent a little more money so I could get the adjustable kind. And I keep it on the maximum setting, pretty much. Now it's got these grooves in the one side, which gives it a more aggressive shave. It bites your face more. That's not a bad thing, as long as you're smart enough to just use the weight of the razor. You start getting used to it, and it use the right stuff. It feels good, it smells good. You wouldn't think that having a blade so close to your face would feel so good. Telling you people, when you get those 5-blade razors, all you're doing is ripping yourself off and ripping your face off 5 times faster. Plus, I mean, sure, you rip off a bunch of skin and hair, but what if you missed a spot? I don't like going back a second time with those disposable razors. It hasn't been a good thing for me in the past. You know, I don't think I'll ever remember to turn my damn phone off before I turn the camera on. That's going to be like a trademark of my YouTube videos, is that I don't turn communications off when I turn the camera on. That's probably kind of dumb, but oh well. I'll get the stray hairs that line up by my eyes. And this is probably just a me thing, but before I rinse out my brush, I always just wipe a little more on my face again, just to let maybe the scent soak in, or just because, like I said, this is a process that I enjoy. And most people probably don't rinse out their shave bowl every time, but most people don't use a different soap in their bowl every time. Most people that use a bowl take the soaps out of their tins and then melt them right down into the bottom of it. But I think that frosted kind of like, probably like sandblasted metal or whatever, kind of helps to add to the foam. So covering it in soap is kind of counterproductive, at least as far as I'm concerned. I shave with hot and I rinse with cold. Shave soaps aren't as irritating to my skin if you leave a little bit on, which is great because the smell is great. If you know what a styptic pencil is, and you've cooked it and used it with alum, this is an alum block and it works like a styptic pencil, which you indiscriminately rub all over your face. If you've ever installed insulation in houses and felt the itch and burn after a while, kind of starts to get pleasant, you'll like the alum block. If not, maybe just use the styptic pencil where you leave the alum block on, let it soak into your skin. Kind of stretch your skin around a little bit so it can get into whatever nicks that you got. Kind of closes up your face, keeps it closed. You rinse the excess off, or you wind up getting kind of a powder finish on your face. And Next for me is a little bit of beard oil. I apply this directly, mostly because I don't want to have to wash my whole ass hands again from oil, because that stuff's really kind of hard to rinse off. And just rub in with your fingers. Beard oil is more for the skin than it is for the hair, but it's good for the hair too. Good to let it sit there for about 5 minutes. And but to make this video a little bit faster, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna rinse off the alum board. Just a quick rinse. Then go for the aftershave. And this is mahogany, just like the shave soap I was using. It's again by Wet Shave Products. Good stuff. Take a bath in it. It's fine. Ooh. Kind of has a sweet smell this time. Now, I rub this stuff through my hair. I mean, I really like the smell of that stuff. I don't try to shave right before I go to anything, so it's not like I'm going to be going out of the house and offending anyone with the extreme smell of soap and cologne. And I don't know, some people think it's a good idea to blend scents, but I also go for a little bit of this Outlaw Cologne from Outlaw Soaps, and it's called Fire in the Hole, and it literally makes you smell like you came back from camp. Has a smell of smoke, and you can pretty much just put the stuff anywhere, because whenever you come back from camping, that smell of soap is freaking everywhere. So, and I just like that smell. And I always said when going camping, I wish somebody made the smell of this so you could just wear it when you came back home after you took your shower. Because, I mean, nobody wants the nut funk from camping and having to wash in a river if you didn't bring soap. This is the beard cream. And that's just a little extra something for making it look good and keeping it feeling good. This is just the Cremo stuff that you can find at Walgreens, but the Reserve blend you can find only year round, but it's a big ass compared to the normal size beard and scruff cream, so it'll last you all year probably. I would still take it too, because it's really that good. It's a lot better than the other stuff. It doesn't really smell like anything, so it doesn't screw with your aftershave. Wow, 20 minutes watching me shave. I don't think anybody's going to get through this long. But if you did, leave a comment. Comment, you smell like fire, if you saw this to the end. Bye.